Welcome back, everybody. OG Dark Spider here. It's another episode of Farming Simulator. Listen, I wanted to go over a couple of things with the Kinze multi-fruit planter. I've been hearing a lot of rumblings about it. I've had it as soon as I saw it in Mod Hub and it said multi-fruit planter pack, I clicked it because I've always been looking for something that was just a little simpler to use and just something that was going to be better. And it isn't the first one that I've ever used like this. I used to use, I think it was the Stara, and it would do more than just the regular wheat, barley, like the cedars. And I get it, more realistic to have a cedar and a planter. I get all that, but it doesn't make it any less of a pain. So Kinsey, multi-fruit planter pack. And remember one thing, guys, I'm not associated with any of these modders. I'm not associated with giants. Everything that I say is just from my own experience, things I've heard people say, and things of that nature. So let's get into it. So Kinsey Multi-Fruit Planter Pack. There's several different ones. um, but as you can already see, so corn, sunflower, soybeans, sugar beets, cotton, wheat, barley, oats, canola. I mean, just everything all the way down to carrots, red beets, parsnips. And that's what sold me on it because I ate that little 3 mile an hour, 1.5 meter planter for the carrots and all that stuff. And as you go down, you can look. So this one goes 12 miles an hour, 12 miles an hour, 18 miles an hour, and I'm sorry, that's 13 miles an hour, excuse me. And this is 30, and this one is 13. I was actually looking at the meter. So it's 12 meters, 18.2 meters, 18.2 meters. This one goes 30 and it does everything, whereas this one goes 13 and doesn't do the potatoes and doesn't do sugar cane. Um, but it does have the liquid fertilizer. I think all of them. It doesn't look like that one has a liquid fertilizer or that one. So now, why that one's more expensive, I'll never know than this one that does everything. I really don't know why that one is 172,600 as opposed to this one. I don't know why they made that one. I mean, and look at the difference on your slot count. So this one cost me $153,300. It does every plant, every crop that I can plant in this game, in this particular map, Elm Creek. It does all of them. It's 18 meters, but it's only one slot count, as opposed to this one being, nine. Was it almost 20,000 more? About 18, right? Um, it's slower, but it's 23 slots on your slot count. I mean, there's something to think about, right? So, anyways, you click on it, and of course, just like everything, you can keep it standard, 8,000 liters if you want. And then you go to, now here's the thing. Here's where you got, I keep it as a roller. So it's a seeder and a roller. I've never used it as a mulcher. I've never used it as a mulcher and a roller. I mulch separately because after I harvest, I go in and I collect any straw that's on the ground. Then I mulch. And I don't know about everybody else, but then I just go ahead and plow. Because if you cultivate, you're going to get more weeds. So I go ahead and I plow every harvest. I don't care how big the field is, I just go ahead and plow. It's not real life, it's not going to kill it. Um, so I use it as a seeder and a roller. I don't have to roll afterwards. And that's for every crop because there are some crops that you do not have to roll. You're not supposed to roll the carrots and the red beets and the parsnips, but it doesn't hurt it. It doesn't matter. Um, you can change your tires. You got tire options. I mean, not that you can't hardly ever see them, so it's not really. I usually go BKT. Yeah. Now I will change the name. Case. I told you guys I'm a big Case fan. Um, I put two lights on it. US, of course. Beacon, I just put on special. I don't really care about that kind of stuff. As far as the hitch goes, I mean, you could leave it off. I mean, I don't know what you're going to put behind it, but I mean, if you had something else, if you're, I don't know, you know. Um, capacity. Like I said, you can leave it the same. For those out there that don't want the unrealistic, you don't have to go unrealistic on it. There you go, unrealistic. Okay, and then you can change your color on the hubs, the frame, the tank. It's got steps. Let me just show you. I'll put everything in some crazy colors so you can actually see what it looks like. So the tanks go blue, and there's your steps. I like the steel toothpaste. It's like a, yeah, I like that color a lot. And of course, rims, I don't care what it is. I always go chrome black, metallic black, jet black gloss. That's just what I go with when I do rims. But there it is, guys. So that's what it looks like. If you want to see it in action, I'm getting ready to use it real quick. It's like everything else. I've already filled it, as you can see. So there's your 75,000 liters of seeds and then 25,000 liters of liquid fertilizer, and that gets you, your 100,000 there. We're gonna hit X to unfold. It takes it a second. Now, as you can see, I do like my big butt tractors for seeding. I use them for just seeding. That's it. Um, all right, so she's unrolled. Well, guys, I just do wheat. Or do you guys? I'll tell you what. Let's do. There's barley, oats, canola, sorghum. Let's do. Let's do some carrots. So you can kind of see, because it doesn't hurt it any. Now I'm going to hire an AI to do it here real quick, but let's get her started. Oh, I forgot I have it on. I have the calendar on. Hang on one second. Let's turn it off so we can plant these. I wasn't even thinking about it. No. Okay. Now let's go. So here we go. Now I will tell you, um, this tractor only goes 28 miles an hour. 27 it shows, but it's about 28. If you buy the fast one, see how it's sliding around. I'm going to tell you that I would suggest slowing it down to about 20, 2022, uh, because the 30 is almost a little too fast. And everybody knows that if you hire an AI, you're going to have to go back and roll the edge of that. But you don't have to do it on carrots because you don't have to roll carrots. Um, Now I like big buds because they're nice and bright. So there's plenty of lighting on these things. And like I said, see, you can tell you got a roll right there. There you go, I got it. But it doesn't hurt it on carrots because you don't have to roll carrots. But this thing does really well. I probably should have done. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll do these last two things of carrots here, and then I'll do wheat on the other side, so you can kind of see that if you go too fast, it'll skip. But other than that, it's the one. It was, remember, it was in my top 10 mods for farming simulator. So now see, it'll stop there because that's just AI. Back up just a hair. Make sure there's no train coming. Anybody been hit by the train? I mean, it's bounced me halfway across the map before. So um, let's change it back to wheat. I mean, it does everything, guys. All right, here we go. Now, here we go. Now, if you go full speed, like I said, it will tend to skip. It's a little hard to control too. Like you'll go back and there'll be a line you got to go back and hit again. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Um, so if I hire the AI, I keep it on about 20, 22. I might go up 24, but um, and now let's go look at the start menu. So we're on crop types, hotspots, soil composition. Look at all those stones. All right, so as you can see, that's just because we hit pause, but let's go back, stop. We're going to leave it right there for a second because I want to see that. And there you go. So as you can see, that's gone. So you didn't miss anything except for right there at the edge, which we just saw. We're going to hit that ourselves, and poof, gone. Go back to start. Let me get off the track. So Go back to start, and poof, gone. So there you go, guys. Kinze multi-fruit planter. It's one of my favorite items in this game. It really is. I think it's just the best mod out there, really, to be honest about it, in my opinion, of course. I love it. Hopefully you guys see this and get it. If not, let me know in the comments what your favorite one is. What are you guys using? Or will you be using this now? So let me know. Guys, thanks a lot for watching. Just remember to like and subscribe for me and be on the watch out because I'll be having videos out every week. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Y'all have a great weekend.